use the restroom, go hyperventilate, feel better after all the jump scares. But we'll be back in just a few minutes, so we'll see you then. Alright, I am returned. I hope everybody else is as well. I think we'll go on to episode 4. Previously on The Last Door. After escaping from his burial, David finds himself in a cellar of London's darkest slum, the Old Nickel Rookery. In his pocket, he has a ticket for a show called The Fort Witnesses. David walks through the misty streets, following a strange man who seems to guide him. He learns the legend of Simurgh, King of the Birds. Following its trail through a dreamlike land of fog, David finally meets Alexander, a member of the secret group David and his friends had at school. Alexander welcomes David and speaks of an entity called the Bird that has been calling them ever since the experiment they conducted back then. And from here we pick up. There is no turning back. Or is there? No, there probably isn't. Oh, I'm not playing David. I have made up my mind. I'm ready. I couldn't make out what that sound was. Guess we'll find out here in a minute. Go on, do it. A robe? A robe while he's in the chair? That's kind of awkward. And then things get weird again. And syringe. This opening makes me think of like a BBC TV show in terms of audio and visual. And I am going to let the credits go by because it is a really good game and these people should have their names seen. Bells. Can you see all these stars twinkling in the black outer abyss? All the constellations traced by human eyes in long distant eras? Look now to the forest in the valley, to the old tower, from the last tree in the distance to the stars in the sky. And yes, the opening music is really good. Even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses. Oh, your router went down? That sucks. Ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the world. It is as if it were the curtain of a theater. The veil separates the truth from the lie. The veil is a place of it, a place of mists. Anthony's great abilities brought you here, but his influence will soon fade away. The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again. Crunchy, where did you last see? Anyway, continue. You must find the door as I did. The door that gives passage through the veil. Open it and we will walk together beyond the mist. I suppose you are wondering why I called you so urgently. I cannot deny it. Your letter was truly mysterious. Okay, after the tree, I got the poem basically was a sound puzzle through the fog, where I had to go to the sounds that it indicated on the poem. Got there, and after the fog, I met up the red-haired man. I gave him the ticket for the Fort Witnesses, went into the theater, and things got weird. Basically, we found another one of the people who we had the experiment with back in school, and he explains some of the nature of the bird and what's going on there. But it's all very mysterious and unusual. Anyway, I've been traveling, Doctor, to Scotland. Have you heard about the massacre of St. Gall? Why, yes, a tragic event that has been the continued object of speculation and grim rumor in every newspaper in England. For weeks now, pamphlets have claimed that all kinds of macabre things took place there. But I don't understand. How is this all connected with my patient? He was there. I'm afraid he was one of the victims. Dear God. Are you telling me that my patient has been murdered? Murdered? Thankfully, no. Please excuse me for alarming you. I did not mean to give this impression. Herr de Witt was attacked but survived. What happened to him then? It seems the criminal was caught by Herr de Witt in the midst of the act. Then he tried to do the same thing to de Witt that he had done to others. Fortunately, the nuns arrived in time to unearth him from the coffin. Herr de Witt was hospitalized. The nurses report that he remained unconscious for an entire day. What in the world was he doing there? Many years ago, the St. Gall Hospital was a boarding school. It appears that both your patient and Mr. Beechworth spent a part of their youth together there. We can assume that Herr de Witt was investigating something. He believed that he had found a clue related to his friend's death. Well, bear in mind that this is only the first season. The first 4 episodes are the first season, and there's a second season. So I'm not sure that many of the mysteries are going to be resolved here, but maybe some. No one knows for sure. The victims were inflicted with terrible wounds. All of them had an expression of utmost terror upon their faces. I suspect you did not find Mr. de Witt in the hospital. Indeed, he was already gone by the time I arrived. I have not been able to determine his whereabouts since. I see. What conclusions do you draw from all these circumstances? I have some theories, but I would prefer not to reveal them until events have unfolded. In all of them, there is a fundamental element whose role has not been revealed. And what leads you to this conclusion? It is something that the Holy Sisters found beside Herr de Witt within the coffin. An empty hypodermic needle with traces of an unknown substance. The music in this game is really fantastic. It's, for me, a lot of horror and the like is about the audio, and this game does a really good job of it. Distant cicada. There is a large iron bar latching the door. Can I pick it up? It is quite odd that the door was latched from the outside. Yes it is. Oh, and it's dark as hell. Can I even go in? Yes, I can. But I don't want to. Because I can't see anything. What's that? It is latched. I cannot open it from this side. Okay, if you say so. Knock on the door. No one is answering. Perhaps I should go inside anyway. I'll just tell the household that I'm an old friend come to visit. Yes. I will break and enter. Except not really so much the breaking, just the entering. A strange woman stares down at me, glaring with a silent reproach at my intrusion. Sorry, lady. Footsteps. This is definitely a game that I think is probably better played with headphones than in the dark. A well-crafted grandfather clock, but it seems to be out of order. One of the hands is missing. Guess what we're going to be doing? Can I go down here? Anything here? No, okay. I'm going to go over here. Let's see. It could be Pevensey Castle, but in this painting the garrison is not in ruins. I think that might mean more to somebody from England. A couple of old teacups sit on the table. One of them is full and still warm. Can I take it? I could use some tea. Don't want to go out that door yet. I'm still looking at things. I don't want to go anywhere. Alright, ran out of things to look at. Let's go outside. I mean, this is an adventure game. I'm no doubt going to be breaking shit at some point. An oil lamp. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, at least this one's lit.